What is up, everybody? We are back with another Why Waste Wednesday. And today we're going to be talking about probably one of my most favorite products that are on the Ecolovejoy website. And that is palm leaf plates. You see these things? Do you see these things? Oh my gosh. So when I first heard about them, my partner was telling me, oh yeah, like, you know, we're gonna get these new plates, they're palm leaf plates, and I was thinking, okay, what do those look like? What do those feel like? Are they going to be sturdy? I mean, if it's made out of some sort of leaf, I can't even imagine. And once I received them, I really dug deep into them, trying to figure out how they're made, what they're made from, and how they are as good of quality. So if you're interested in palm leaf plates and what they're all about, keep watching. So just for some general information, they are made out of areca or Aracia palm trees leaves. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's the tree. And they come from India. So basically these trees will drop their leaves after the leaves are done doing their thing in the trees. And when they drop, they end up being dried out and then compressed into these plates. The plates are 100% compostable. They also contain no parabens, no chemicals, none of that. And another perk is that they are completely leak proof. You would think that since they are made out of a leaf that, oh, well, they might not be too sturdy, they might leak through. Not the case at all. These plates are so sturdy, I can't even kind of go into detail. So just as a general look, I'll have you guys look at this kind of up close. They are about 2 millimeters thick, I would say. They come in all sorts of different shapes, different sizes. To give you kind of a general gist of how thick these plates are. I wish I had a plastic one to kind of show you the difference, but they are completely sturdy plates. They come in different shapes, they come in different sizes. I'll kind of include them all around me so you can see the different shapes and the sizes that they come in. But just so that you can see them in person, here's one example. Here is another example. This is the same plate. Let's talk about packaging next. So when you do order these palm leaf plates, they come in packs usually of about 10 to 25. I know Ecolovejoy currently only supplies about 25 plates each. But depending, you know, on what you need, you know, you can get more, you can get less, all of that. But each of the packages come and they look like this. And as you can see, 25 plates. These are the square ones. And yeah, they come in their plastic wrap. The plastic wrap that they come in is actually reused plastic. I know what you're thinking, wait a minute, that might be gross. What is that? Reusable plastic? No. But the whole premise of the brand Ecolovejoy is to provide you that unique experience of things that, like I said in the past video, otherwise would be wasted, but instead are repurposed into something more great. So basically these plastics are reused, obviously cleaned, and then used to package up your plates. So when you do receive your plates, you might notice that maybe like an edge is a little bit ripped, or, you know, it kind of has an indentation. Totally normal with the packaging. It's just due to the fact that, like I said, it is a reused plastic. And it's not like saran wrap sealed, all that type of stuff. When you also receive your plates, like I said, it's going to come in a set of about 25 to 15, depending on which one it is that you order. And each plate, once you open up the package, is going to look completely different. Given that it is made out of a leaf, you know, a leaf looks different. Not all leaves look the same, just like the coconut bowls. Not every coconut is going to look the same. So you're going to get some that have kind of like a spotted design similar to this one. You're going to have some that are just going to be plain, just like this one. You're going to have others that look more brown, you know, in comparison. And that is completely normal. It's not something to be alarmed by at all. I know I've gotten a few people kind of asking, like, wait a minute, my plates, they look a little bit different. Are they moldy? Is there something wrong with them? No, not at all. Just because it's made out of a leaf, it's going to look different. that's just how that goes. Another thing to note when it comes to the packaging is sometimes when you receive the plate, you might notice kind of like a sand that accumulates on the top plate. That also is completely normal. The reason why that like sandy thing comes about is because, well, like I said, they're actual leaves. So through the shipping process, sometimes they kind of, you know, release their leafiness, and so you will see a little bit of the like kind of grit, I would say, from the actual leaves on the plates. That's totally normal. What I usually would suggest is just grabbing a wet rag, and with the wet rag, once you open up your box, just wiping the inside. There you go, all set. These are meant to take the place of your everyday plastic plates or paper plates. They are not meant to be washed. They are just meant to really just use once. So they're really ideal for any sort of parties, events, things of that sort. Or if you're just at home and you don't want to wash a dish, perfect for that as well. So it's kind of up to you as to how you want to use them, but they are meant to be single use. You can use them more than once depending on what you use them for. I know I've used mine for some berries sometimes, and then used it again the next day for some cookies or whatever the case might have been. But if you're using them for per se like a salad, or if you're eating some Indian food that's really oily, it's definitely not suggested to reuse. Use it once, throw it in the trash, call it a day. The next question that we sometimes get asked as well is, can I leave these out once I have opened them? Or what is the shelf life of them once they have been opened? Given that they are a leaf itself, it is best to open the packaging. You can use as many as you need, and then find a way to rewrap them for storage purposes. So per se, I have plates kind of like these here. If I open them up, it's best to stick them in like a Ziploc bag of sorts to maintain their moisture. When you do leave them out for long periods of time, depending on where it is that you live, especially in like humid areas, if you live in the south, the plates will retain that moisture and they will start to curve. It is a leaf, it's totally normal, that's something that happens, but it is something to take note of once you do open the packaging. Make sure to either use all the plates in the same use or repackage them again in a Ziploc bag to ensure that their moisture retains within the plate itself. Once it does curve, you can still use it, it's just not as per se flat for your foods. So that's just something to keep a note of. It does take some time for them to start to curve, but just as a precautionary measure, you're better off just resealing it just to ensure that all your plates are in good shape. So where you can purchase these plates online is www.ecolovejoy.com. They have quite a range of different plates to choose from, and they are truly amazing, and they just really fit for any event that you might have. They fit for anything in your home, and like I said, they're just so unique and they're sturdy, especially when you've like worked in like the event space and you see everything that gets wasted. This is really a beautiful alternative for your wedding, any of that, because they are so chic. And on top of that, you know, you're helping the environment, you're helping the earth, and you're not contributing to the plastic waste. So again, why waste these leaves when you can make them into plates or something amazing? So if you guys like this video, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button down below. We'll be back next week with another Why Waste Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching.